Hello everyone, it's your friend here, Raza is Retro, playing some Streets of Rage. I'm basically taking part in a challenge by Officially Captured. The rules are quite simple. You have to choose Axel. It has to be on normal difficulty, and you're not allowed to continue. Whatever lives you have, or whatever lives you accumulate, that is what you have to use. Many great YouTubers have taken part in this challenge, so I said, okay, you know what, let me give it a go. I did hype myself a little bit on some of the comment sections. I believe it was on John Bundy's video, if I recall correctly. I was basically mentioning that my nickname back in the day was Axel, and that I'm gonna demolish this score. Before, regardless of whatever my score ends up, I'm just gonna say right now, that is not true. Nobody ever called me Axel. I do not look like him. I didn't even play Streets of Rage for the longest time because I grew up with a Super Nintendo 64. So yeah, I got into Streets of Rage a little late, but it's a great game, a great beat 'em up. I really enjoy it, and obviously the music is really amazing in this game. But yeah, I grew up with Nintendo, Super Nintendo, primarily. Just my parents thought it was a better idea for me to play with 6 buttons rather than 3. That's friendly banter for my friend 16 Bits and Bobs. I'm sure most of you know him. For those who do not, honestly, a great content creator, but more importantly, an amazing human being. I interact with him quite a bit, and I know for a fact he's a great guy. So much respect to him. Just a little banter between him and I about Sega and Nintendo. So as you guys can see, it's going okay. Struggling a bit. I'm used to Super Double Dragon. I find that game moves a little slower compared to this one. This one it's quite fast, or maybe it's just me. So a bit of struggling. As you can see, I just got kicked right there, and I got kicked again, and yeah, I am getting my butt kicked. It's the same, I don't know if that's a guy or a girl, but it's the same person. They just keep kicking me, and I pressed that by mistake, the specials, but I think that's okay. I think that's gonna help me in this case. What's interesting in this game is that when you use your special, it doesn't decrease your life. I think you only have 1 per stage, if I'm not mistaken. Whereas I believe in Final Fight, it actually decreases your life. In Super Double Dragon, there isn't a special button. You can just press the shoulder button, and what happens is that if it goes halfway to the screen, you could do a special kick, and if it goes full screen, then for about 30 seconds you go in like what's called the berserk mode, where your punches and kicks are a lot stronger. They usually the way it works is you do like 1 kick and 1 punch, and it knocks the guy out. But yeah, no, Streets of Rage, it's a really great game, and a really great challenge, by the way, by Officially Captured. I will have his link below. Please check out their channel. They have a lot of great challenges, and a lot of great people they take part. It's all in fun, and in good competitive nature. I myself, I know I'm not gonna do so great. In fact, I've already lost a life. So, but it's fun. It's fun to take part in these challenges, and I'll definitely try to take part in some more down the line. I did that. I did that on purpose. That was planned. That was not an accident. And we got our first boss. Ooh, he's got like a boomerang sword. Oh, I swear I thought that would have hit me. Oh well. Looks like I got a little lucky there. And yep, finished him off. So pretty easy boss, thankfully. Usually the first one is. And then as the game progresses, it gets harder. In terms of my favorite Streets of Rage, it's probably the same for almost everybody. Streets of Rage 2. What an amazing game, an amazing soundtrack. I love music, and music is very important to me in terms of a video game. It can decide which game is good and bad, for sure. And even this game, it has some epic music, for sure. But Streets of Rage 2, oof, beautiful. So now I'm fighting these guys. I don't know their names. If anybody does know their names, the people that I'm battling, please let me know. I mean, we got this buff looking dude, and here comes this twin. That's what's so cool about, or funny I guess, about beat 'em ups. You have like the same guy show up like 10 times. We got this yellow guy with a punkish pink purple hair. He got a cool look though. I think in this stage, we saw them in the previous one, there's the girls with the whips. I always find them a little tricky. I think we might see more of them in this particular stage. For those of you that are watching, I would like to thank you. If you want to leave any comments, please feel free to. Have you guys ever played Streets of Rage? What sort of memories do you have? Was it a great game, a fun game? Was it a game that you found a little frustrating? This is a really good game, but it's actually difficult. Well, maybe for me, but I am, as you can see, I am having a little bit of trouble. You want to minimize getting hit as much as possible, but and I know that's stating the obvious, but like as you saw there, he got in 2 punches. I'm sure I'll get like an apple or something. Speaking of the lady with the whip, there she is. It looked like he was gonna give me like a suplex there, and then he stopped. Oh, I missed that kick. I got her back. Sometimes I find it does like an automatic hold. Like I don't press anything, or at least I think I'm not pressing anything. I'm just near the guy, and I guess the AI, it just happens to grab them and do like a judo flip or something. And I can't hit this guy for some reason. This girl, or guy, but I believe it's a girl, is very trippy as well, especially with their kicks. I want to try to kill them as quickly as possible. In terms of score, I'm just having a quick look. I don't know if I'm going at a good pace. I do want to try to beat, or at least come close to John Bundy. I believe he had a score of like 220 something, around that range. It was a very good score, by the way. But I don't think I'll come close. Because if I recall, the next few bosses are quite tricky. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's like juggling something. He's a crazy dude for sure. As the game progresses, just like any beat 'em up, you really get some more tricky opponents. He's one of them. Or maybe it's just me. Like I said, guys, I love gaming, but unfortunately I'm not that good at it. Alrighty, here comes Mr. Juggles. That's what I'm going to call him. If anyone knows his name, yeah, you can let me know. But Mr. Juggles, and oh wow, there's 2 of them? Oh snap. I thought there was only 1. For a second, I thought I was seeing doubles, and indeed there was doubles. Also, I am sick, guys. Basically, there is a virus that's going around here. It's not COVID, but it's not pleasant. My daughter caught it, and now I have it. And I think essentially the rest of the family will unfortunately get it. So, yeah, still feeling not so good. A little better compared to yesterday, but hopefully in a couple of days I should be back to normal. And that wouldn't change anything in terms of my gameplay. Maybe I'll just do a little better, but not so great. Okay, so we have a boss. What the? Oh my god. Okay. I think that's smart right there, because this guy looks tricky. Take that, man. Okay, and he didn't lose too much life there, at least from what I'm seeing. Oh wow, oh my god. Edward Scissorhands, calm down. Looks kind of like Edward Scissorhands, well, at least with his hand, not the hair. And he killed me! Oh Lord have mercy. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's like I'm trying to hit him, but like when he does that weird movement, I can't seem to do anything unless I'm Yeah, unless I'm approaching this incorrectly, which is probably the case. I don't know why I did that. Maybe if I can try to get... I was gonna say maybe if I could try to get behind him, but he already killed me. Oh lord, only one life. Thank God for the police. Which is my special. Yeah. Okay, so, I mean, I got one life to play. We'll be starting level 3. I'm trying to beat or get close to John Bundy. And I'm not even at 100,000. I mean, I'm not far, but... yeah, I'm not gonna beat 222. Especially because I have one life. And I imagine this stage will not be as pleasant either. I remember when I watched some of the others take part, this was a bit of a tricky stage as well, particularly the boss. I think most people ended up here, like level 3, some in level 4, and even a little further. But I think most of the people that took part in this challenge, unless I'm incorrect, but at least the ones that I've seen, they usually end up here. If I'm able to get some more life, because I only have one, I might be able to get out of this alive, but I don't think so. The apples will give me some strength or life or a health bar, but I want to try to get an extra life or 2 if possible. But I don't know if this stage will offer that. I really love that jump kick with the game. It's so cool. Apple. I believe that's money. I don't know what that does exactly. Oh, I just figured it out. It gives you, I believe, an extra special. If I'm not mistaken. I purposely did that because I know I was going to struggle, and I mean, I really don't have much of a choice now, do I? That was a pretty cool flip, I can't lie. I am towards, I guess, half, or a little more than half of my life. Not gonna get to 220. No, I don't think so. I'm sorry, people. I told y'all my name was Axel. That was my nickname. How did I come up with that story? No idea. I figured because, you know, my name's Zaza, it's got 4 letters. This name's got 4 letters. Maybe it would work. But, yeah. So, these ninja women and men, I really can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Are giving me a hard time. The lady with the lift, it looks like she can work with M. Bison, can be a little tricky too. This guy here with the purple pink hair, he's not too bad. I mean, usually 1 or 2 hits. But yeah, come on, get back up, mate. If this game had 6 buttons, like a normal Nintendo game, I'm sure I wouldn't struggle at all. I would still struggle, but maybe not. For those of you that are wondering, I am playing this on my Xbox One. This is a capture, screen capture or recording capture, and on Xbox One, my gamer tag is Retro Raza, but I don't really game as much as I would like to. The Xbox is used quite often. Primarily, I have older parents that I take of. They like to watch the YouTube, man. So you'll see my name if you go to my gamer tag, and you'll see like watching YouTube or Netflix. But yeah, it's really cool how with modern technology, in fact, people can, you know, stream, do captures and all that. Gaming has really come a long way. This particular game, it's called Sega Genesis Classics. It has about, I think, 30 or 32 games. I don't remember the exact number, but basically classic Sega games. And yeah, I bought this. I think I paid about maybe $30. Bought this a couple months ago, and I'm dead. Andre the Giant. This gave me a clothesline. So that's my score, people. 121900. I cannot. I have disappointed you people. I'm so sorry. But officially captured. Thank you. Thank you for including me in this challenge. It was great fun.